gun to my head, I think they were used to generate energy. I think there's a lot of evidence for it. For people interested in it, they can look into Christopher Dunn's work. He's done the research, the definitive research on the pyramid power plant theory. Tesla was fascinated by the pyramids, not so much for energy, but for how they were constructed, how they're constructed to true north and all of that. He was fascinated by the engineering of it. But his free energy device, a lot of that engineering can be seen in the pyramid. So Wardenclyffe Tower was his facility on Long Island, which is big, just a big tower. It looks like a water tower, but it's built over an aquifer. And what Tesla was trying to do was use the water creates this deep resonant sound that resonates with the Earth's natural frequency. Everything has a resonant frequency. Whether the Earth, this chair, our bodies, everything does. And if you can come into harmony with that frequency, it will expand, it will amplify. And there's been research that certain wavelengths broadcast at the Great Pyramid will amplify that electromagnetic energy. So Tesla is fascinated with that engineering. But the pyramid power plant theory is a lot like Tesla's technology. The Giza Plateau, there is an aquifer under there. There's a lot of water under there. And that water would create this resonant frequency. And they found copper rods that go down there that would help bring up some of the electricity, or however it worked. Then in the pyramid, at the various chambers, there's residue of certain chemicals that when combined create a lot of hydrogen, like a violent reaction of hydrogen. So coming down from the Queen's chamber, and then it might be, I forget the other chamber, but they're built in a way so they come down, you use gravity, and you just pour these chemicals down, creates this hydrogen reaction, which we know there's residue of these chemicals there. This is not a conspiracy theory. Hydrogen expands, comes up through the gallery, which is this big hallway that goes up to the King's chamber. And they've discovered that in the Grand Gallery, there used to be these wooden posts or some kind of sort of flat wooden things. And those would create sound. It's called a Helmholtz resonator. Like when you blow across a bottle, it goes, whoo, that air is a Helmholtz resonator. So this hydrogen would come up through the chamber. These things would resonate with sound, the F-sharp chord specifically, and that would cause it to build up more and more and more. The hydrogen expands. This chamber is built out of rose granite, which is an unusual type of granite because it's densely made of quartz. And when you compress quartz, it creates electricity. It's called piezoelectricity. And if you have a lot of quartz, you can create a lot of electricity.